Hey, what's up, everybody? It is time for the Colorado Springs real estate market update, and we are going to get started right now. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is Mark with My Front Range Living, powered by RE/MAX Integrity. I am a full-time real estate agent here in Colorado Springs, and today we're talking about the April 2020 Colorado Springs real estate market update. So if you are thinking about moving to Colorado Springs, this is going to give you a great indication as to what's going on in our neck of the woods. So again, for April 2020, let's talk about single-family homes for just a second. First and foremost, new listings. Everybody's been really anxious to know about how COVID has impacted our market. Well, so new listings went down in April. They are at 1458 compared to 1820 in March. So we are down considerably, quite frankly, here in the last month. But hang on. It didn't really impact how people bought. So we'll get to those numbers in a second. So let's take a look year over year. How many new listings went on the market in April of 2019? 1,924. So we have been seeing this trend of a super low inventory continuing to haunt our market. We're at 1.3 months, I think, right now, inventory. Yeah, that's super low. So 1,458 new homes went on the market, so lower than March. So as far as sales, how did that impact sales? We had 1,219 sales for single-family homes last month, compared to 1,270 in March. So 1,820 new listings in March, 1,270 sales. 1,458 in April, 1,219. So it's still, people are still buying homes. Even though new listings went down, sales are really keeping pace to the best of their ability in regards to inventory. So there were 1,320 sales in the same time frame, April of last year. So we're 100 houses different, but 500 houses different for new listings. So it's still a really aggressive, tight market in regards to inventory versus sales. And here's what's just fantastic for a seller right now. Average sales price in April. This is the only number that went up in our list this week. $395,724. So $395,000 was the average sales price for April. All right. So compared to March, that was $390,721. So a $5,000 difference in 1 month. So new listings went down, sales went down, and the average sales price went up. So it's still a really competitive market here in Colorado Springs. So year over year, what does that look like? You're going to sell your house here in Colorado Springs. Last year, you would have sold it for $371. This year, you're selling it for $395. So again, you're looking at a $20,000 plus swing as a seller here in Colorado Springs. As far as current days on market, now this is market wide, okay? So this includes your single family and your condos and townhomes, which we're going to get to in a second, are anywhere between 3 and 24. And the reason I say 3 and 24, and we're going to talk more specifically here in just a second about 3, is that $350,000 price point continues to be really popular, and that's where everybody wants to be. That is 3 days on the market. $350,000 and less, and you're looking at 3 days on the market. They're going so fast right now. So, obviously the higher price points, you can probably plan to be out there a little bit longer, and that's where you get that 24. But man, the most competitive price point right now is $350,000. So if you are thinking of moving to Colorado Springs, A, we're going to talk about a relocation guide here in just a little bit, but B, we want to talk to you about that super competitive $350,000 and below price. So, all right, so that's the single family stuff. Let's talk about the multifamily numbers, okay? A lot of people are coming to Colorado Springs and are like, hey, I want a single family home. Cool. That was that part of the video. If you are looking as an investor, if you're looking as a first-time home buyer, if you're just looking to invest in the real estate market and you want to grow equity for yourself, here's what it looks like. Condos and townhomes. Listings, again, were down. March was 249. Here in April of 2020, it was 195. So Again, a pretty dramatic decrease as far as new listings in April compared to March. Compared to April of 2019, where it was 208, it's lower than that as well. So while we had more hit in March, we had a lot fewer in April. So sales, what do sales look like? So even though fewer listings went on, sales. So in March, we sold 184 homes, condos, townhomes. In April of 2020, 173. So we're really keeping pace. We're only 11 off, but there were over 50 fewer new listings. So we're really keeping pace. It's a competitive market, and inventory is still low. To give you an idea, same time last year, April 2019, there were 191 homes sold in that time frame. So we're at 173. That inventory is dramatically impacting sales. If we had more inventory, we'd be selling them. Buyers are out there. So the average sales price of your condos and townhomes here in the Pikes Peak region, $268,793. So almost $269,000. Hang on, that number went up from March. In March, it was $261,252. Gang, we're talking about a $7,000 to $8,000 increase in the average sales price in a month when the inventory went down. The buyers are out there, and we're going to chat about that more here in just a second. But so what does that look like April of 2019 to 2020? Last year, it was $243,397. Yep. That is over $25,000 increase in the average sales price of a condo or a townhome here in Colorado Springs. Gang, the value is going up, okay? So if you're thinking about selling, the value's continuing to be in your favor. If you're looking at buying, you're still gonna be in a really competitive market. So some of the advantages of buying right now, rates are just ridiculously low. So while unemployment has been a thing, and they have kind of tightened lending restrictions a little bit, rates are just crazy low. So again, with a really tight market as far as inventory goes, you're going to have to get a good idea. So as far as that relocation guide we were talking about, you can click down below. We have the link for that. If you're thinking about moving to the area, it gives you a better idea of what you can expect in different areas here in town. And that's free, no cost to you. Just hop on there, download that, get some information. But we also talked about active homes and median price ranges and days on market. So let's talk about the $350,000 and below market, okay? So lots of numbers that I've thrown at you, and I understand that it's drinking from a fire hose, but this is really important information for a majority of you who are looking here in Colorado Springs. That $350,000 and lower market. So think about that. For a majority of you who are listening to all those numbers, you're more focused, Mark, I only want the $350,000 price range. Great. Of the 1,589 active homes as of May 1st, not even 1/3 of them met your criteria. Gang, that price point is super competitive. So there's a bunch to know as you make the transition here into Colorado Springs. So as always, we hope that you found value in this video. We would love to help you out. We understand that these market updates tend to be drinking from a fire hose when it comes to numbers and how they factor in historically. So if you have a specific situation, we'd love to help you out any way that we can. Our contact information is below. Also, if you are looking for more hyper-local information, those of you who know, you can go right down below, Facebook and Instagram. You can find us at My Front Range Living on those platforms. Don't mind, we would love to have you like this video. Comments are always welcome. We try and respond to those as quickly as possible. And it would mean the absolute world to us if you would take a second and subscribe to our channel. We're putting out content every single week to try and help you wrap your head around Colorado Springs and make it feel like home for you. So as always, Mark Hubert with My Front Range Living. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon.